Good morning, everybody. Here we have the Kyosho Sand Master 2.0 after its first run review. Handled very well. Little slow, did 18 miles an hour, but I think it's a capable buggy that deserves an upgrade. So what we're going to do in today's video, we're going to install the Hobbywing 1060, which I think is an excellent, all-around cheap ESC. But also, guys, if you have one of these, if you're going to run LiPo, make sure you switch the pins around. I don't know if that'll focus. But, yeah, you have the NIM and the LiPo. Make sure you put it over to the left. Okay? And then we're going to run this Apex 17-turn motor. I got to solder up the leads. This is how it comes out of the box. Also, just so you can see, if you go with this Hobbywing 1060, for the money, you can't beat it. If you're going to run 3S like I am, you can run down to a 13-turn motor. If you want to keep it on 2S, you can run it down to an 8-turn motor. What more do you need? So, alright, so we're going to start taking this thing apart, and then I'll do it step by step so we can see what's going on with this redesigned gearbox, see what's going on in there. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, in case you've never taken one of these apart before, all these body panels are just pressed in. There's no screws, no bolts. You just got to find a good point and just pull out. That's it. Now, from what I can tell, you can pretty much take apart this whole car with a 2.0 millimeter hex. Now, there's one thing I would recommend: get yourself some quality tools. You'll buy them once and only once, so pretty much you'll cry once. They might be a little pricey, but they're worth themselves in the end, instead of buying 13 different cheap ones to see which one works better. Just get yourself like an MIP like this. Great tool. Alright guys, so here we have it. We have all the panels off. This literally took like 5 minutes to get it down, stripped this far. So here's the stock ESC. I did notice the receiver has a fail-safe. Gonna have to look into programming that before I put it back. Looks like it's got the G22 motor. That's coming out. ESC's coming out. And then I'll be right back. Okay, with this ESC, just so you know, it came programmed. Well, the pin was in the spot for the LiPo position. It does say it's only 2S, so you guys know I tried running a 3S, but that didn't work out very well. So this is the ESC. I'll probably save this for like a Tamiya build, something that I'm not going to really run. Alright, and then next out, we're going to get the motor and see what that gearbox looks like. Alright guys, we got the gear cover off, 3 screws, that pops off. As you can see, it's perfect clean in there, no dust. Little disappointed with this. Looks like it's got a plastic press-on gear. This is a 27 tooth, and it looks like it's set for 27 on the adjustable motor mount. So I don't think I can put anything bigger on it unless I lower this spur gear. It does have a 91 spur gear. I'm going to see if I have anything else that fits. So I'd like to get this a little faster, but I might have to run this stock gearing for the meantime. Alright, we're going to get this motor out. Alright guys, so upon taking this apart, this spur gear uses a hex. It doesn't have a cross pin like most have, so I don't think I'm going to be able to change this. And this pinion is pressed on, but you can't get it off. I'm going to see if I have something that could pop this off. Alright, so if you guys haven't seen this tool before, it does come in handy when you need it. It comes with 3 different pin sizes. What you just do is you put this over the gear, and then you screw this down till it touches the shaft on the motor. As you keep twisting it, it'll pull the gear off. So, handy tool when you need it. Also, when you're reinstalling this, make sure you put this plastic disc back in, because this is actually the dust cover. Stops all the dust from coming through all those holes. Right. Make sure you put that back on. Alright, upon inspection, I recommend you guys maybe buying some spur gears See that shiny spot? This gear isn't made correctly. It's got a high spot. Nothing's stripped, but it's got two high spots. It's almost like the gears are hewed in the middle and they're taller. It's something to do with the manufacturing. See, here comes another high spot. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm going to put it back in, order another gear. But, yeah, no, this was manufactured incorrectly. So guess what I did upon installation of the motor? I said, remember, put that in? Yeah, I forgot to put that in. Alright, kids, when you're using a razor blade, be careful. Because otherwise, you might be forced to use your daughter's Band-Aid. I think the pink brings out the color in my eyes, but that's another story. Alright, so as you can see, the 1060 fits great in the stock location. Switch is where it should be. Motor's wired up. You got the 17 turn motor, 1060 2S. Power everything up. Everything works as it should. Alright, we're going to button this up. And then we're going to go take her for a run on 2S and 3S and see what she can do now. Remember, safety first or safety third, however that works. Alright guys, she's all buttoned up except for the panels, but I just wanted to show you. These are the panels. Little clips. All you do is line them right up over the holes. Then you push them in. And that's it. One more. So, that's it. Alright, so there we have it. All buttoned up, completed. We put a 17 turn motor in. Same stock gearing. Gonna run 2S, 3S. Got a Hobby Wing 1060 in there. Let's go check it out. Going for a speed run.